Good morning, welcome back to another video. It's almost afternoon. I just went on a walk with a friend and got some coffee. Totally forgot to film anything, but I'm back now and I have my puffer coat on now as proof of that. If you're new here, I'm Clara. If you're not new here, thanks so much for coming back. I live in Charleston and this is another day in my life, maybe 2 days in my life. I'm actually prepping for some guests to visit me this weekend and I'm so excited. These are friends that I made in Arlington when I lived there however many years ago, 4 years ago now, and they're flying down. Very big occasion. They're coming Thursday through Monday, so 4 days. We have to prep the guest room, we have to make their welcome basket, we have to clean the whole house, try and make it look a little bit more progressed. If you don't know, I just moved into this house, so like I need to roll out rugs. I need to do the things that I've been putting off for their arrival, because it's not like these people are going to be here like every other month. Probably going to be like another year, 9 months maybe, before they come back. So I want the place as perfect as it can be. I have a rug to roll out. What else do I have to do? A lot of stuff to clean and put away, organize, like boxes and stuff I've just been throwing in the corner. And then we have to plan the actual itinerary for this weekend, which will be fun. I feel like all the Charleston guides and things to do in Charleston are towards the summer, but through this video we will plan out the weekend and you will get some winter activities in case you're coming here pretty much before April. I would say the weather's a little bit chilly up until April in my experience. This is my second year living here, so what do I know? But that's what we have in store, so make sure to subscribe. And I think right now I'm gonna go run a quick errand because I have to bring something to someone over on Mount Pleasant, and I'm gonna hit probably Trader Joe's and get some fresh flowers, because that's one thing I love to do when I have guests, is have fresh flowers in pretty much every single spot in the house. I have to wash their sheets. I should actually make a list. Let's make a list first. I love a list. I use these little guest check pads as notepads. I like the vibe and I like the little area. Check things off. This is as far as I've gotten on my list. Guest room, wash sheets, hang art, new lamps. I don't have new lamps, I just have lamps to swap in there and see how they look. Clean the floors, obviously. Oh, I need to hang blinds in there. And then let's do bathroom, clean, restock, all right, the list is getting longer and longer, and I've also started a list of errands that I need to run. So Target return, I'm gonna bring a blanket. That's the drop-off that I was talking about. Trader Joe's flowers. I need to buy more coconut coal, which is sold at a specific store in Mount Pleasant, so I will knock that out while I'm over there. And I need to keep an eye out for things for my welcome basket, which, oh, you know what? Whole Foods is a good place to go for welcome basket stuff, but maybe I can do that later tonight. This one's only if I happen to see stuff while I'm out. I can always tackle that tomorrow before my friends come in. I think today is gonna be a no makeup day, especially when I'm washing my sheets and cleaning my bedding. My bedding is all white. I can move faster when I don't have makeup on, because then I'm not gonna be worried about, you know, the sheets like hitting my face and getting a makeup mark on it. So today is no makeup, for that sole reason. This is the current status of the guest room. These are the blinds that I have to hang up. I measured for them incorrectly, so I'm gonna try and remove this bracket and literally sand them down. I don't know how that will go. I can't return them, so might as well try and make it work. Let me get some tissues. I'll add that to my list. Okay, this is good. This is helpful. All right, got my list. Something about like a good old-fashioned paper list to run errands with. Very satisfying. I might as well get a wipe refill while I'm here. These don't disinfect, so I just use them for stuff that isn't super germy, you know what I mean? So I'll use Clorox wipes on raw meat and bathrooms and stuff like that. I think I need some more gloves. So let me grab a pair of these. I think it's time to get a basket. Poking around to see if they have any planters. Doesn't look like it, but I kind of love this. I wonder if I could hang this up on the inside of one of my cabinets. Yeah, I might try and do that with command strips. I wonder how heavy this is. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of liking that one. What do we think? I totally should have measured for this, but I think I'm gonna have to go by sight. These are actually really cute. They have such cute outdoor stuff. I don't know about that. That might be like the exact size of what I already have. That looks nice. I'm just gonna set the plant like in. Actually, I don't think the plant would fit down into that. Like, I want to put the nursery pot down into it, if that makes sense. Yesterday, someone in my TikTok comments described themselves as hospice for houseplants, and that's me. That is me to a T. I do have 2 plants right now that are alive-ish, and I'm proud of that. So I kind of need 2 pots now that I think about it. I think my little extras station for my guests needs some restocking. I'm not sure with what. I'm just gonna get some generic things that I like to have for them. Let's do maybe some like sleep gummies would be nice in there. Well. Another Target return turned into a Target purchase. What can you do? Happens to the best of us. Gonna head over to Trader Joe's, grab some flowers. Actually, I might just go to Whole Foods. No, Trader Joe's will be cheaper. Trader Joe's. I wanted to get some bottled water for the bedside tables. I can just get that tomorrow. I wanted to get Mountain Valley because it's like pretty in glass, but I can grab that tomorrow. And if I forget it, it's not that big of a deal. But I'm running on Celsius today. Green apple cherry. I love getting my flowers from Trader Joe's, mainly because they always ask you. You don't have to ask them. They're like, do you want a bucket of water? I do want a bucket of water. Maybe it's because I'm just always buying like huge quantities, but all of these flowers, I think were like, actually, don't quote me. Forgot to save the receipt, but I'm trying to make sure they're all in their water because I'm not ready to arrange them yet. I might even do that tomorrow, but I got all green. I wanted like a monochromatic thing, and I find that green hydrangeas like last longer than white ones in my opinion. So I got 2 things of green hydrangeas. So I have 6 hydrangeas, some of this fluffy green filler, some lilies, these things, and then these tucked away right here. Flower shopping was successful. Notice anything different? It's the blind. Long live my paper blind in the guest room. At least one of them has been replaced. This is honestly just another temporary solution since I measured it incorrectly. When I do blinds for the whole house, I'll probably have them replace this one too. But I feel like for guests, I just didn't want them to have to deal with the raising and clipping of the paper blinds. While we're in here, let's strip the bed. I take a lot of pride in my guest bedding, really my guest experience, but the bed is arguably the most important part because if you get a horrible night's sleep somewhere, you're just like counting down the days to go home. So I take so much pride in my guest room bedding. I have pretty much the same bedding on my bed, but my guest room bedding always gets compliments, and it is, I think, entirely Brooklinen. I have the Brooklinen Luxe Sateen Hardcore. I think I have the whole bundle, but I have the sheets. So I have a fitted sheet, top sheet. I am team top sheet. Then I have this middle layer, which is the Dreamweave waffle blanket. And then obviously I have my duvet that I just keep folded at the end of the bed, but this is also Brooklinen in the Luxe Sateen. I get so many compliments on this. I mean, visually, like in videos I get compliments on it, but I get compliments from my guests. I've had people wake up in the morning and come downstairs and like have me pick it out on their phone because they want it for their house. So that's when you know it's good. And you might be thinking, white sheets for your guests, like what? You can bleach them. White is going to be so much easier in my experience and in my opinion to keep clean and looking fresh. You can use anything to get stains out of it. You can use Folex, you can use Oxyboost, you can use bleach. Like white sheets are the way to go for a guest room in my opinion. And I wash every layer of bedding between guests. So I had a pet sitter staying here last weekend, so I'm going to wash everything because I literally pay someone to sleep here with Polly, which some people might think is a bit much, but I think she likes and appreciates the company. So anyways, I have to wash every single aspect of the bedding because I want it to feel fresh and clean, and I actually prefer if my guests don't strip the bed, which sounds, I don't know, maybe it's kind of backwards, but then that way if I'm lazy and I don't feel like resetting the guest room right away, I can just have the bed looking made even though it's dirty versus like being forced to wash it right away. My washing machine is not that big, so I usually do the hardcore bundle essentially, which comes with the sheets, the pillowcase, the duvet cover, literally everything in just one little package. I'll do that as one load, and then I'll do the Dreamweave waffle as another, just so everything gets, you know, nice and clean. I also have the Luxe Hardcore sheet set on my bed, the king bed, and I have a Brooklinen, I think it's called like the washed linen duvet cover on there. Adds such a nice texture. I just got a throw blanket from them to add to the end of this bed too for more texture. But I love doing different layers of bedding, different textures, different colors. Obviously there's no color here, but even that waffle blanket as that mid layer adds some nice texture, and it just looks so like hotel. Corners of the duvet, I have those ties too to make sure it all stays in place. But I have to get these in the wash soon because unfortunately I'm still going back and forth to use the washer at my rental. My lease is about to end over there, but my washing machine here is broken and I still have my lease at the last place, so I've just been using it essentially as a laundromat. So I gotta run over and do that now and get the load started. And I'm gonna use my good smelling laundry detergent. Let's go over there and get this started. Maybe I'll just squeeze it into one load. This is the wash linen that I was talking about. It's just like the perfectly imperfect, like a little bit wrinkly, but in the best way. I love it. It's like very lived in. This is the linen duvet from them. And like I said, I have the same like luxe hardcore sateen sheets in here. I love them. All of my towels happen to be Brooklinen too. Brooklinen literally has everything. So if you're looking to elevate like linens in your house, throw blankets, comforters, the duvet insert, sheets, towels, robes. I think they have shower curtains too. Brooklinen has it all, and I think they're giving me a special discount link in the description box of this video. I don't know what it is yet. I'm probably gonna take advantage of it and use it, but I'll make sure that's in the description box. They have a lot more fun colors and patterns. I obviously opt for the white self-tan. I want to be able to bleach it and everything, but they have a really pretty mustard color that I have my eye on. It's out of stock right now. They have so many good ones. So that's my bedding secret weapon, and I'll show you when I make it all back up kind of how I layer it. But at this point, I feel like Brooklinen is the unofficial official sponsor, cleaning your place and the time it takes to wash and dry your sheets, because I've had Brooklinen sheets for literally years. I think these ones were actually on my bed back in Arlington because I had a queen back then. I think these are literally my queen sheets from then, so they last forever. I have all the bedding and the sheets and the comfort and everything washing at the old place, and I actually think I'm gonna put them back on the bed tomorrow because during the night Polly gets up here and her hair will be everywhere. So I actually think I'm gonna leave it unmade tonight and then make it tomorrow so it's fresh and clean, because I know it would be covered in her hair by the time my guests get here. I'm going to strategically procrastinate on that one. I did grab the art that I was thinking of putting over this bed. It's kind of as a placeholder. It's not exactly the vibes I want to curate in here. Maybe it is actually. Let me just put it up there. Honestly, maybe that is the vibe I want to curate. I kind of wish the frame was dark wood, but it was a moment in time when I was getting it for the first place that I had it planned for. These are the lamps that I think I'm gonna do in here instead of these ones. I guess I can just try it out. What do we think? I kind of like the black ones. Too many decisions. Too many decisions. Actually, I totally forgot about this. I knew I was missing something. This is my new lamb's wool throw that I got from Brooklinen, and I believe this is in the color cream, and it's reversible. So you can choose if you want this light cream color or this more like tannish oatmeal color. And I think with all the way bedding, that will tie in the light wood of the picture frame. So I think it'll all look good. The bed being unmade is kind of throwing me off. And now that I'm seeing it from this view, I'm kind of leaning those. My pot is just like a little bit too short, but at least now I can water it because it has like something catching the water down in there, so I can water it in here without putting it in the shower. Are you prepared to see quite possibly the coolest Amazon purchase I've ever made in my life? Look what finally came. It was one of those products that had like no reviews, and it took like 2 months to ship. Not really, I think it took 3 weeks, but it felt like 2 months. I got a reformer to use at home, and I'm gonna turn my shed into a little Pilates studio gym situation. I am stoked. I need to read the instructions of how to put it all together, but it's like a full-on reformer. Obviously, I haven't used it, so I don't know if I like it, but I know on YouTube there's like classes you can take for free. So my plan is, for now, I'm not gonna put it in the shed quite yet. I kind of want to get the shed insulated because the shed's not insulated. It's kind of chilly out there. There's a space heater, but it's just not ideal right now. I kind of thought when I told my contractor to like put walls up, that insulation was understood. It wasn't. Anyways, at least I don't think it was, because there's no way that thing is insulated. I think I'm just gonna drill holes and do spray foam insulation within the studs. It'll be fine. I already have a solution for it. For now, I'm gonna put the reformer, it folds up like this, like so. You can't see it, but it folds up. And I'm gonna store it in the guest room, you'll see. And then when I wanna use it, I'm gonna wheel it into my room. And because I have a TV in my room now, I can set it up in my room in theory. I haven't obviously tested this, but I can set it up in my bedroom and I will be able to play the workout on the TV and do the workout in between my bed and my closet. It's like enough space that I think I can fit the reformer. I'm so excited. I've been thinking about this for weeks, but I didn't want to jinx it because it was one of those things that I wasn't sure if it was actually gonna come. I thought that I ordered the all black one. In fact, I'm pretty positive I ordered the all black one. They sent white, but beggars can't be choosers. Step one, wait, what? Step one is to open the safety latch and unfold the whole thing. And this one has a jump board, so I can hopefully find like a jump board Pilates class on YouTube. I am so excited. All right, let's set this up together. You can be here for moral support. There's wheels on one side of it. See how I'm wheeling it right now? Isn't that nifty? How fun is that? Ooh. If you're curious, this was Gosh, I need to fact check myself. I think this was like $450, which is cheap for reformers. Reformers, if you get the ones that they use in the studios, it's usually a brand called Balance Body, and those run you about $2,000, and they don't fold. And I really wanted one that folds because my house, I don't have a Pilates studio. Who do you think I am, Nabella? Is that how you say her name? I've actually never heard anyone say her name. Anyways, I had to get the folding, and $450 is essentially 2 months worth of Pilates, and it's no brainer. Unfold, keep the rod forward first, then turn the handle back to adjust the gear required by the lock. I'm not gonna put it up on the base, like you can lift it like a foot off the ground with these pieces, but you can't store it like that. And since I'm about to put it in storage, not put it in storage, but like put it in the spot that I'm gonna keep it, because I'm obviously too busy today to take an at-home Pilates class. But how freaking sick. Let me try it out actually. This is so sick. Prepare to be so sick of my DIY at home. Oh my gosh, wait, that's my legs all the way out. I'm 5'8", that's kind of impressive. Probably wouldn't get this if you've never taken Pilates classes before, just for like form's sake. I'm still gonna do Pilates classes in person, but I feel like just for form's sake, like you don't wanna like mess anything up if you're activating like the wrong muscles or doing something with the wrong form. So I wouldn't just get the reformer. I would couple this with like actual in-person classes, but for like mornings where I can't, this is so fun. For mornings that I can't make it to a class, or there's no class time that I wanna take, or there's nothing on ClassPass, you're kidding. Oh my gosh, I better be freaking shredded by summer. I'm gonna be taking 2 Pilates classes a day. This is so fun. Why is no one answering my FaceTime? Everyone take off the red spring. I need to adjust the length of these still, dang. All right, everyone, arms in front. We're gonna, what are these ones called? Serving the platter. I'm having the time of my life with this. I think I bought this on January 1st, which is like the biggest cliche ever. I'm not mad about it. I'm never leaving my house. Now, if you're wondering, where on earth are you gonna keep that thing? Boom. I folded it up. All of the pieces for the actual like base to lift it off of the ground are in here, but you don't even need to set that up to use it. I can just roll this out and use it on the ground. I wouldn't be able to do all the like lungy stuff, but I could do a lot of it, a lot of the other moves without it even being on the little raised platform. So this is how much space it takes up. It's very compact considering, and I can keep it behind the guest room door like that. It's not the prettiest, obviously. If you know me, you know I wish it was like out of sight, out of mind, but I really only have guests maybe once a month, so whatever. Speaking of guests, I've started putting my little Clara guest touches on my guest room, which would be 2 bottles of water, always, usually still. The only people that like sparkling is Mary and her husband. Well, he likes sparkling. Actually, no, I have a friend that likes sparkling, but still water for these people. I just restocked the tissues. I have the beginnings of the welcome basket, greetings from Charleston postcard, and some stuff from Charleston businesses that I've been kind of collecting with them in mind. I still want to get a bag of coffee and then maybe like one other thing, but honestly I feel like a bag of coffee in here would fill the void. So I'll do that and some paper shreds and then write the Wi-Fi password on there. This is the decor situation. My new chair in the, have I shown you this? I got a new chair in the corner. I don't think I've shown this on YouTube. Maybe I have. I've got my blinds obviously closed right now. You saw this new pot temporarily. I don't love it. Obviously it's not the right size, but it'll do for now. I'll probably return that. I got my Dr. Seuss tree. All of my Brooklyn bedding is still in the wash at the other place. I'll go grab it early in the morning and put that together. But like I said, Polly probably gonna like jump on all of this anyway, so better to just let it be fresh tomorrow. I'm gonna move this out of here, but for now I'm purifying the air of aforementioned Polly. And then the last thing in here is this little luggage rack type thing that I'm just gonna put right here. I feel like this is a good little spot to put a luggage like opened. This is a decent amount of space right here. So personally, that's what I would do. I would open my luggage right here, but I have the luggage rack too. Now this is a segment of the vlog that I would like to call Women in STEM, because this light switch cover plate thing screws on. You can kind of visualize how it goes. Like this goes over that and then this thing screws around, but this is very much so in the way, and it's like very, very, very loose, and it's fallen off a ton. I mean, you can see like all of this needs to be sanded down so that this can be a little bit more flush. How on earth am I going to do that? Enter Woman in STEM. This is a nail file, and I'm going to try and see what I can do. Voila. I thought I fixed it once and then it fell off again, so I'm just giving it a little trying to catch it off guard. It's getting very, very late at night, but next on my list of things that I really wanted to get done today, so I wasn't rushed to finish them tomorrow, is the bathroom. So I definitely didn't want to be rushed cleaning the bathroom in case I missed something. So I cleaned out the bathtub. No one has ever showered in here, so hopefully this tension rod holds. I have some products in here. My body wash is very, very low. I didn't realize it until just now. I ordered one that will get here on Friday, but I'm lacking body wash. I might just pour like another scent or something in the bottom of this, like a little bit more, maybe an unscented one, and then I'll just do a little switcheroo on Friday. Clean the sink, obviously, did the mirror. In saying that, I realized that I forgot to clean this one, but it looks fine. Vacuumed the floor, and then I don't think I did much over here. I made sure the towels were nice and fluffed and all uniformly folded. I have 2 black washcloths in the dryer, I think, or in the washer at the other place, so I'll roll those up and put them here. These are kind of for makeup, or I guess it's kind of implied that it's for makeup. That was kind of more of an idea when I had white towels in here, but now that I have pink towels, it probably wouldn't even show makeup stains, but it's just nice to have not a white washcloth. So I don't need to know what you did with the washcloth. I have some Q-tips, floss, and cotton pads in here. I have this perfume that wasn't my fave for everyday use. It's a good perfume, but it just wasn't like my everyday scent, if that makes sense. It was a little too gourmand, a little too sweet. So I have that in here, and then I have a hairbrush. This is a decoy Mason Pearson, so people think I'm bougie from afar, and then they look closer and realize it's a $10 Amazon dupe. This is usually where a vase of flowers will go. I haven't cut any of those flowers or put the arrangements together, so that will go there, and then you understand the rest. This drawer is where I keep my little guest extras, so I took some time to reorganize this and make sure there was kind of something that everyone would need, could need. I have face wash, shaving cream, extra razor, dry shampoo, some deodorant, mouthwash, toothpaste, toothbrushes, floss, lip balms, whitening strips, tissues, even though there's tissues in the bedroom, and then there's also tissues right there. Then I have some almost like first aid type of stuff in this one. Stain wipes, Advil, lint rollers, because Polly sheds like crazy, so people can just help themselves to that. Antacids, itch relief stick. I mean, it's winter, so they're not bad right now, but Charleston's mosquitoes are next level, so I definitely need to put that in there, and probably some bug spray. I'll have to add that in the summer. And then I got a little pack of Let Me Deep Blow and Let Me Sleep to put in here, and then this mini hair dryer. So when I give my guests the tour, I'll tell them there's some extra stuff in here if you forget anything. Some people help themselves, some people don't. I don't know. I guess it's kind of only if you forgot stuff. And then this is where I'm keeping all of Polly's food, in case you're curious. My package with the hand towel hook that I ordered from Rejuvenation never arrived. I don't know if it got stolen. It didn't get stolen because I have like cameras freaking everywhere, but they're claiming it arrived. We're going back and forth on that. I've had bad luck lately with online shopping. So this is folded right here. And unfortunately that means that I don't have anywhere like for my guests to hang their towels up. Like I was gonna put 2 hooks right here. Those were supposed to be in that order too, but oh well, I've tried. It's a work in progress. I'm gonna leave the air purifier going through the night, and then I'll take it out and like shove it in some random closet. But I think it is finally time for bed. It's midnight. Officially time to go to sleep. I'm literally gonna try and lift this table with my car jack because I need to put a damn rug down in here, and I'm not going another day without it. You better get under there. I'm breaking up my floor. I think I need to go to like Advanced Auto and just get like a tiny jack. You know how everyone always makes a joke that like the day before guests come, or like the day of a party or something, your dad always says the most random things. I'm the dad. I'm the dad doing random things. I fear this is what I need, which is so dramatic. That's so heavy too, my gosh. I need to get a cart. You can say I'm a lot of things, but a quitter is not one of them. Beautiful. Never getting moved ever again. Now on that note, I need you to be honest. Would you judge me if I returned the jack to Home Depot? I forgot to take a before clip, but I just cleaned up the foyer area. I still don't have any furniture right here. I want to do, actually I'm not sure what I want to do here. Maybe a table with a chair or like a storage thing. I don't know. Time will tell. But it was a dumping ground, so I cleared all of that up, and then I set a timer and speed cleaned my office. It's not perfect. I'm standing in front of a big pile of of stuff that still needs a home. Like I need to put that out in the shed. That's a return that I still haven't made. Some of those are returns, but at least my guests can see like the before and after, because obviously I want to give them like a full tour of the house. I'm back at the laundry house to get the sheets and towels for the guest room, so then I can make up that bed and consider that room done. And voila, here is my perfectly fresh layered bed. I just threw together my welcome basket. I still haven't written the note, but I did some paper shreddies in the bottom of this basket, some shower steamers, candle. You already saw those two things I think, but then I got the mug this morning and some coffee from a local coffee shop, and then this hot honey is always a crowd favorite and it's a Charleston brand, so I always put that in there too. We'll probably go to that coffee shop, so that'll be a fun little souvenir, and I need to remember to write on that, but I have more important things to be doing right now and I can't remember. I think I showed you this already. Water in the bedroom, necessity. Even if it's just like a pitcher of tap water, always have water in your guest room. Okay, my guests are on their way, so I'm gonna end off today's video here. Make sure to check the description box to see what deal Brooklinen is running. I'm excited to see. Click on the link. I'm pretty sure it's for new and returning customers, so if you already have the sheets, you can get the towels, get a robe to put in your guest room. That's the one thing I forgot. It's too late now. Next time. And I know I mentioned the Charleston winter itinerary. It's gonna be on my Instagram stories, and I will save it to my Charleston recommendation highlight, so go to my Instagram to see that. We all knew I wasn't gonna get that long list of to-dos done at the beginning of this video. Let's be honest. When will I learn? Probably never. But thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to subscribe, and I hope you're having a great day.